Yeah, hey James. For the hucking and reading drill, right, there will be two stacks. Okay, they're all attacking this side. Then, like how far they should be apart is around. Imagine this is the end zone, so they are like rather close to the sides of the end zone, like at the width length apart. Okay, but not like immediately on the end zone lah, on the line lah. Can be slightly in. So what happens is they will all attempt to throw the inside or the outside in OIs. Okay, they just throw into space. So this guy, he will look out for his throw. So he will run up, then the huck will come. Then after he get it, he will run for this guy. So there will be a lot of disc on that day during this drill. So he will huck. Now this dude, he just hucked previously, right? So now he will run up to receive the next catch. So after they catch the disc, they'll move back and they will restack. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So the thing to take note of is when you're doing this, try to encourage them not to flare out. Don't discourage them from flaring out. I mean, go straight, and when you hear the up, and you flare and attack the disc. Okay, so throws will most likely come either a straight throw or OI. Then the runner shouldn't stop and wait for the disc to come. Okay, they should be connecting just nice, like this, and the running motion should be swee one. So handlers have to gauge the running speed of the player, whether it's a girl, and also if you are the runner and you see who's throwing for you. If the thrower can't really put that far, then you have to time your cut a little bit, perhaps later, so that the runner has so that the connection will be better. Okay, yeah. Hope it's clear.